Standard 10th Science and Technology Part 2 Chapter number 3 Life Processes in Living Organisms, in which now we are going to study the sexual reproduction in human being. In that, the next part, that means the next video, is based on the gamete formation in human. The gametes formed in human being, that is the sperms in men and the egg cell formed in women, are formed by the meiosis process, and both these gametes are haploid, that means number of chromosomes is n. Now the sperms are continuously formed in the testes of men from the germinal epithelium of the seminiferous tubules, right from the beginning of the maturation, that means from the age of 10 to 17 years, that is the age duration is called as the puberty, and till the death of the male individual. In case of women, at the time of birth of a female fetus, its ovaries contain about 2 to 4 million immature oocytes, that means 20 to 40 lakh immature oocytes are present. As the female fetus grows and attains maturity, from the beginning of the maturity, that means from the age of 10 to 17 years, one oocyte gets matured in each month and is released out from the ovary. The release of the oocyte from the ovary is called as the ovulation. Process of ovulation continues till the menopause. Menopause means rajo nivrutti in Marathi. That means at this stage the menstrual cycle stops, that means ovulation process stops permanently, and this is occurring at the age of 45 years. Thus in total lifetime approximately 400 oocytes are released only through the ovary, and the other oocytes get degenerated. At the time of menopause, the secretions of hormones which control the functions of the female reproductive system stops or becomes irregular. This causes the stoppage of the ovulation. Therefore, after that age, a female cannot produce the offsprings. Now, further we will see about the fertilization in humans. You are able to see the image shown here. This is taken from the E. Balbharti textbook. Now you can see here there is the oocyte, and surrounding this oocyte, on the surface of the oocyte, many sperms are there which are trying to penetrate into the oocyte. But out of all these, only one can be able to get entry into the oocyte. The haploid nucleus of the sperm and haploid nucleus of the oocyte get fused or get mixed. This is nothing but the fertilization in the human being. That means the union of haploid sperm with chromosome number n and haploid egg cell with chromosome number n leads to the formation of diploid zygote, that is 2n, is called as the fertilization. In humans, the fertilization process is internal, that means it takes place inside the body. During the process of copulation, copulation means the act of sex, the semen is ejaculated in vagina. In a single ejaculation, there are about 40 to 100 millions of sperms. This number depends on various factors. All these sperms start to move towards the oviduct where the oocyte is present. Its route is from vagina via uterus to oviduct. Only one of all these sperms is able to fertilize the single ovum or oocyte present in the oviduct. Now, the development and birth. The zygote formed after the fertilization in the oviduct starts to divide mitotically and embryo is formed in the 14 days. During this process, the formed embryo gets pushed towards the uterus with the help of the ciliary motions. When the embryo reaches the uterus, it gets attached to the inner wall of the uterus, and this attachment of this embryo to the wall of the uterus is called as implantation, and this attachment is called as the placenta. From this placenta, a duct-like organ called umbilical cord, that is nal in Marathi, is developed, which attaches the fetus to the placenta, and the umbilical cord contains one vein and two arteries. The vein brings deoxygenated blood and the excretory products from the fetus to the mother, and the arteries supply food and oxygen to the fetus. Approximately 9 months and 9 days, that means about 280 days, are required for the total embryonic development, and then the birth takes place. Thank you.